Hi, my name is Owen, and today we're going to be talking about the reason why I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. So these are the reasons why I hate them. So, number one, before we do this is the prologue, basically. So, I might be kind of, not biased, but I might be kind of like, so this is just my opinion, and this is nobody else's opinion. Like, I'm not saying everybody says this is true or not, but if you're a Chiefs fan, it's okay if you leave the video. Like, if you're a Chiefs fan, it's fine. If you come over and see my opinion on why your team is one of my least favorite teams in the NFL. But yeah, it's just in my opinion. It's not like everybody else says this about anything about their team or anything. So before this, I just want you guys to know things. One, I am a Vikings fan. Like, the Chiefs aren't really a rival of the Vikings, so we don't have any like biased hatred to them. So this is just my reason. This isn't my family's or anybody else's, even though it's kind of similar because well, y'all will see it later in the video. But yeah, number two, I just started watching the NFL last season, but I've seen a lot of highlights from a bunch of other seasons to make it like reasonable to actually have these reasons. So yeah. Number one, the reason why I hate the Kansas City Chiefs is one player, actually multiple players in Pacific, but I don't want to name all of them. But just one player in Pacific, Patrick Mahomes. I am telling you, bro, if there's one player that I hate most out of any NFL team, it is Patrick Mahomes. Oh my God. Where do I start with this guy? Oh my goodness. One, Patrick Mahomes is one of the biggest suckers in the whole league. The biggest loser, the biggest sucker. He is by far one of the, I cannot lie, he is the best quarterback on the field. Thing is, he's the biggest sucker in the NFL. Like, every game, if it's even close, he's at the very last play, or at least the last couple, if it's a bad throw by him and the guy still doesn't catch it, he's like, that's a dime. Refs, throw the flag. Wonder why? Because the refs get so much treatment off of the NFL refs. Like, in particular, let's just say this: 2023-2024 season, right? Chiefs went 11-6, made the postseason at the number 2 seed. The Chiefs, what the heck? Like, the Chiefs, like, so they beat the Dolphins in the wild card, and then they go on to go to Buffalo and beat the Buffalo Bills. I have no reason to hate them for their playoff games, because Buffalo lost the game because their kicker sucked, and Dolphins lost because it was just super dang cold. Like, it was like -2 degrees, and it was a wind chill of at least 26 something. I don't know. I don't hate them, but when it comes up to the Ravens game, Baltimore Ravens versus Kansas City Chiefs, boom, throw the flag, taunting on offense, pushing them down 15 yards. There you go. Ravens are at the goal line. They call a hut. And then Zay Flowers over here throwing the game because of one penalty. That play, he gets the ball, he dives to the end zone. The ball gets pushed out of his hand. They get a touchback and lose by 7 points. If they got that 7 points, they would have at least made overtime or made the game actually interesting for the Ravens to actually have a chance to win. But no, they had a touchback for the Chiefs to get up in the lead by 7. So that's one thing. And then they go, and then let's just be real. The Chiefs did have a good game during the Super Bowl, but at that point, literally everybody hated the Chiefs at that point. Not other than Chiefs fans, but I think everybody wanted the Niners to have the win because they were just the favorites to win the game. Because we already saw last time they lost in heartbreaking fashion. So we all wanted the Niners to win. And the Chiefs had a fair game. Like, they didn't have too many bad penalties at all. But the Niners just threw the game away like the Ravens did. So yeah. But yeah. So going on. So they made 11-6, right? Let's just say the refs helped them in a bunch of games, right? 2 to 3 games exact. They had pass interference play against Sauce Gardner, week 5 against the Jets, therefore resulting a Chiefs win. 1 week later, week 6, look at the Chiefs going to the Vikings, right? 4th and 1. Kirk Cousins throws. He goes for it all with Addison in the end zone. L'Jarius Sneed holding onto his jersey as he's running to the field. He misses the ball by maybe a couple yards. Pass interference. And then there's pass interference on the defense. Man is super upset. And he's saying, oh, I did a home run on the jersey. I did a home run on the jersey. Therefore, he takes off his helmet. And he tells the referees, that was not pass interference. That's not pass interference. There's a rule in this game. You cannot take your helmet off on the field during game time. What was that? Man was on the field with no helmet on right after a play. And no flags at all. No flags. No flags. Oh, okay. So let's rewind maybe a year ago. The Falcons-Panthers game. Guy catches the game-winning Hail Mary. You just need an extra point to win it. Man takes off his helmet in celebration after he caught the Hail Mary. Then we're pushing that extra point back 15 yards. As dumb as the kicker is, he kicks the ball wide right. Wide left. Wide left. Therefore, going into overtime, Panthers lose to the Falcons by 3 points. Is there not a connection here? With the Chiefs with the Chiefs winning that game, it makes them, I think, 5-1. 5-1, yeah. It makes them 5-1. Therefore, they would lose 5 more games, and they would lose 5 more games, and they would win 6 more games. So that was the 2 to 3 games. I don't know what the third one is, but I know there was another one that they made rigged. And yeah, the Chiefs helped the refs a lot. And let's just go to the division, right? Chargers went 6-11. Broncos went 8-9. Raiders went 9-8. And Chiefs went 11-6. See the connection here? So let's just go back to the Chiefs game, right? Jets should have won that game off of an interception, but there had to be flags. One game that should have been lost. Vikings game. Pass interference, take off his helmet, should have been resulting in a first down. Therefore, that's another game that they should have lost. If you subtract these 2 games from their win record, they would be 9-8. Therefore, the Raiders would get the number 1 in the division, therefore making them the 4th seed in the AFC. And if y'all backtrack, remember, the Raiders, Colts, and Jacksonville Jaguars did not make the playoffs when they had that 9-8 record. Therefore, meaning that the Chiefs would not make the playoffs because the Raiders would have won the division. Because it's just that. And then you got a bunch of these dumb games where they were playing around. And yeah. So that's the next reason why I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. And there's one final reason. Let's talk about one player in Pacific, Patrick Mahomes. I respect every other player but Travis Kelce, but I'll talk to y'all about that later. Patrick Mahomes. Where do we start with this? Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes is a big sucker. He's the biggest. I can't lie. He's the best quarterback in the NFL, but he's like the biggest sucker. Like I'm telling you, like. So let's just say Patrick Mahomes, right? It's a close game. It's 4th down and 10. He lobs the ball to their best receiver, Rashee Rice, and he misses it by a foot. Patrick Mahomes wanting a pass interference, a roughing the passer, a holding call, just to get that first down, he wants those flags. Therefore, the refs give him the flag, and they win the game. Do you see connection here? And 2, Patrick Mahomes is one of the biggest crybabies in the NFL. He was crying on the sideline in the middle of an NFL game. All because of one player Pacific, and I love this player. Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney is my guy, bro. He is a Chiefs loving seller, bro. I love Kadarius Toney. As long as he doesn't go to my team, that'll be a big problem. So yeah, so the Chiefs really hate Kadarius Toney for what he's done. Because he likes to drop all the passes. Like, he had a Brian Branch deflected interception for a pick 6. And then he had the offsides call at the end of the Bills game, therefore making Patrick Mahomes slam his helmet on the sideline. And then he was over here crying and wanting the referees to get them another flag so they can get the first down. Because, fun fact, Kadarius Toney actually caught a touchdown during that play offsides. Therefore, it was not a good play. Therefore, yeah. And then Patrick Mahomes always just winning these flags every game. All these flags because they think he's so cool to throw every flag in the NFL. And then, yeah. So, those are the reasons why I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they should just go to Satan. Touch your eyes out later. Peace out.